Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. This is clearly not Chanel. It's Laquan Smith. This is my very humble entryway. Of course, it's not a Laverne Cox apartment if there's not a photo of Laverne all over the place. I love this particular one. You know you're in Laverne's house. You come in. So this is our lovely entry closet. This is where my guest and I can store shoes, and in the winter time, I will also have winter coats here. If you recall the before, this was maybe a third of the size, and Robert was convinced that we could get more storage, and he was so right. And up top we have more storage for hangers, bags, masks, and of course we have this secret. I love a place with secrets, a girl with secrets. And it's just another closet, utility closet for cleaning products, for broom, vacuum cleaner, and all those little things that is nicely disguised in the drywall. You never know it was there. Are you ready to see the kitchen? Welcome to my new kitchen. It's a small kitchen. It's New York City. Most of the kitchens are small. It started out small. She doesn't even cook, so. But if you remember the before, it looks and feels so much bigger. I'm obsessed with this stone. It's called a gray tundra limestone. In the before, we had cabinets that came to about here, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna take those cabinets out because I was so in love with the stone. I just wanted the stone to go all the way up and, you know, just be clad in this beautiful gray tundra stone. And I'm just obsessed with it. And I've always wanted matte black fixtures for my kitchen and bathroom, and it just hasn't really made sense in any other home I've been in. But I finally have my matte black closet that just makes me really happy. You should have things in your home that make you happy, things that just make you smile. It's really important. It's the most important thing, I think. Anyway, and then we have lots of storage in the kitchen as well. So we have here just, you know, a little microwave, you know, In Order to Succeed suggested that I have this divider for my dishes and glasses. A place for everything and everything in its place. That is the philosophy that I'm trying to live by now. And speaking of storage, we have more storage up here, and more storage, and more storage, and there's even more storage on the end. So there's like so much storage. Same refrigerator from the previous apartment. We just changed the millwork on the outside. We did need to get a new dishwasher, same stove, same cooktop. So yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we just kind of, you know, zhuzhed it up a little bit. Quite a transformation, right? And one of my favorite things about this photo is that it is on a hinge. And I learned this trick watching countless numbers of design and renovation videos. So you can have your light box and these, you know, this, you don't really want your guests to see this. I don't want to see this. And it's on a hinge, so it's accessible. And you can just do this, and you're up to code, and you have a lovely piece of art to cover your fuse boxes and all that kind of stuff. And this is the main living space of my New York City studio apartment. This is it. It's small, but there is a lot of design and a lot of love packed into this small space. So let's start at the very beginning, this ottoman. I love this ottoman. It's part of the sofa. And the big challenge for furniture for a space like this was furniture that would fit. I went online and I was like, in stock and ready to deliver. And now we move on to this beautiful, beautiful onyx table with an onyx backsplash. I'm so obsessed with this table. It's backlit and it's controlled by an app on my phone. And let's show you. So yay, it's backlit. This is also not just about aesthetics, it's about functionality. So we can sit down and we can have a meal here. If there's more people, we can pull up another chair so we can, you know, make it work. Another one of my favorite things about this apartment is that this table can be tucked away. So I needed to get a new sofa. I loved the old sofa. We reupholstered it. It was great and it fit beautifully into this space, but it just wasn't comfortable. The other room was too close to the ground. You see, I'm a tall girl, so I just need some height, and then I need a certain level of depth in the sofa so I can move back, and then just put my feet up, girl. Oh, and I don't usually put my feet up on my furniture with shoes on, but I wanted to serve you a little look. I know this is silly, but like, there's a couple options when it's time to lie down. I'm 5'11" without heels, but like my full body, look at this. And then I can just do this, and she's comfortable. I fit. One of my favorite reveals of this apartment is next. And I'll just show you. It is not a Laverne Cox home. There's not a designated area for glam. And I sort of call this my Murphy Glam Room. Fun fact, we went into the drywall and went as far back as possible to get as much storage as possible. We have more storage here. And we have heaps of storage here as well. Yeah. Do you think it's glamorous? Is it too much? Am I doing the most? This panel not only opens this way, it opens this way. Boom. And we see our cameraman in the mirror. Hi! And it locks in place. And then we can open this and we have full privacy. It is really, really genius. And I think it's one of my favorite features of the apartment. Another reveal. I just love it. And I love mirrors everywhere. Not that I like looking at myself or anything. We've now reached the sleeping area, the bedroom area. It's all one room, but you know, this is where I sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things in the world, and so I didn't want to skimp on my sleep. And I also knew that I wanted to have a tufted headboard. Robert has done many Murphy beds over the years, and he's never had a request to do a tufted headboard on a Murphy bed. I was the first, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this tufted headboard. But the challenge is that your mattress cannot be too thick. The brilliant thing about Tempur-Pedic mattress is that when you close it, it has enough cushion in it that you can press it and then it fits. And the great thing about a Murphy bed is you can tuck her out of the way as well. And I knew I wanted something that was motorized so I wouldn't have to like be pulling my bed up and down every day. I like to work out. Well, I don't like to work out, but I know I have to work out, but I'd rather not have my bed situation be a workout. So we found a motorized Murphy bed. So what I love about this section, if you remember the before, this was just drywall. This is sort of a bulkhead. And Robert said there's probably not any electrical or any piping in there. If there's not, we can use that for storage. So he opened it up and look what happened. There's all this storage. And we get to store purses and fascinators and boots and just all kinds of lovely things. This is all the storage that I wouldn't have had if Robert didn't have the sort of foresight to say, why don't we just open this wall? So I think the lesson is everybody can't afford this level of renovation and finish, but you may have a handyman in your building, or you may know of a handyman who's good with cutting drywall, and you can cut into some drywall, and if there's nothing back there, maybe you can get some cabinets from IKEA and fabricate something. It can be a DIY project. And with the theme of a boudoir, sort of sleeping in your closet, of course, it has to actually be a closet. So we have, voila. And a really important thing about all of the cabinets in this space is that when the doors open, the lights come on. Now, this is for the short people. I mean, I'm tall enough to reach my jackets otherwise, but like when my stylist, Christina's here, she's considerably shorter. This is a lovely thing to have for short people. And we have long hangover here, and if you want to see that, it is a different closet. There's long hang and there's a little more storage. There's a teddy bear that my boyfriend gave me that I love. There's a mic in there for my podcasting and all my long hang. So yeah, more storage. It's also not a Laverne Cox home. There's not special fun ways to store fun special items. It is Laverne's wig cabinet. Yes! And this cabinet is literally just a cabinet of mirrors. Welcome to my bathroom. It's a mood, right? Okay, so it's not always like this, but I am obsessed with like having some candles and having this chandelier, this beautiful chandelier from Restoration Hardware, and it's just a whole mood. This is a really big bathroom for New York, and it's like kind of half the apartment, but I think it's so worth it. And Robert was like, we can cut your bathroom in half if you want in terms of the renovation. I was like, absolutely not. I wanted to have this experience. This is part of what sold me on the apartment, that the bathroom was this big. So let's turn on some lights and talk about some things. I'm obsessed with this vanity. If you remember in the before, we also had a green marble vanity, but it was so dated, and the cabinetry, girl, she was done. She needed an update, and this is the update. We have a lot of storage here. We have tons of storage here and on this side as well, and underneath that. You don't need to see all that. I've shown you way too much. And if you recall, before the toilet was just like out, and I just really hate an exposed toilet. I really think a toilet should have its own WC, its own water closet. It should be enclosed for so many reasons. And so when I saw this, I'm like, we must enclose the toilet. But yeah, let me show you what we're working with in there. So this is our new water closet, and of course there's more portraits of me. Let me just show you our shower. There's not much in our shower right now. We cleaned it out for the shoot, but it's just a spacious shower. I call it a party shower. You can have a party in here. So far, someone's gonna party too. Before, there was a vanity over here, and I actually loved that vanity, but then I was like, I'm not gonna be putting my makeup on in the bathroom. We're gonna have our Murphy Glam area. And initially, the washer and dryer were in a closet in the main living space, and we thought that doesn't make any sense. The washer and dryer should be in the bathroom. So we moved the washer and dryer. And one of my favorite things, and I think we talked about this in a previous video, but now it's finished, is the storage that we were able to capture here in the bathroom. It is all this storage. It just keeps going and going. We have 3 levels of this. I love, love, love this bathroom. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you've had fun. And until next time, stay in the love.